can just do a cash donation in the thing. A lot of people have said, can we just... Oh no, hang on. A lot of people have said, where's the toilets? They're right down the end, that way, where my finger's pointing. So that's pointing right at Tribe, who's not listening. He's laughing though. But yeah, right out there, that's where the toilets are. That's been the number one question. And the other second number one question, can you have two number one questions, Peter? No. You can. The other Peter said, he said no. Yeah. So the second question is, can we just pledge on the day, which you can, which is around the corner there, or you can buy a t-shirt and a stubby holder for $20. The stubby holders, by the way, were free, but then Chris decided to get kegs, so we didn't really need cans. So you have to pay for them now. When I tell a joke, you can all laugh, you know, because I can't hear anyone laughing. It might be the wind coming the wrong way. No, it's not. It's come right into me. So I'm just talking because Chris and I are a team. He does all the work. You know, like yesterday, climbing up ladders and chopping down trees and all sorts of things. And I just come on and do this bit, which is the harder bit, Chris said. And so it works out well. What a good team, eh? And I'm really surprised. Where is everybody? I mean, I'm sure we had more gate crashes on that website before. This is the first festival in Australia where we're offering free pill testing. So I've forgotten the gag now. Chris is going to test the hard pills and I'm testing the soft pills. The gag was, I was going to say, Chris is testing the boys and I'm testing the girls, but Chris said that's sexist and you can't do that now because that makes me a dirty old man. When I was 59 I was allowed to say that joke, but not at 60. Are the kids enjoying all this?
Son of God. St. Nicholas.
Are we all ready?
Yes.
Because Ron's going to go video things back there too.
Well, that's fair enough.
So it's the right time, isn't it?
In the street, I said, hey, 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 hey. And I said, hey, hey, hey. Pogo and I jump up and down. Track that spin my cans around. I want to, hey, hey, hey. Time to go, hey, hey, hey. My only idol was Sex Pistol Sid. I want to be like him and stare at a lid. I want to die, die, die. I was like 18. I want to die, die, die.
Except Grandpa Luke. Hi, Ash. So thanks for doing all the work. They'll appreciate that. Like to thank some people coming a long way from here. So I need to read this out so I get it right. Doesn't matter what dodgy it. Yeah. I thank the Bices. I believe they drove down the Hume Highway, one long route. That was Stephen's joke at Chris's wedding 50 years ago. And there was three of us. We were Balcos. There was three in a gang. I think it was just three of us. Next thing you know, Chris and Bicey are best man, and then Bicey's Chris's best man. I'm thinking, hang on, what about me? So I missed out. So it was my first time I missed out on a menage a trois. Who else do I need to thank? From Queensland as well was Larry and Joanne, and Larry's daughter is my goddaughter. So where's Bethany? And she's also the first aid person today because she's studying medicine, so she can practice on all you lot.
Hello. Good, how you going? Good to see you too.
Now we get to the Bombala team. That was Jay Podger, my cousin, and my uncle John. Thanks for coming from New South Wales. Colin Crum. Colin Crum, are you here? He's come up from the country. And his good mate Barry, who's only come from about a few hundred yards away. But Barry's the best salesman I ever met, right? So he tells me. And he says one thing, Nick, if you want to be a good salesman, make sure your best customer is always nearby. And look where they're standing. They're right next to each other. So that's pretty impressive. So I do listen, Barry. I'd like to thank Harry, who's come from Mullumbimby. And so I think he's come to play here tonight, but he might have come to play to the St Kilda Festival tomorrow maybe. But we'll take it. We'll take he's come to see us tonight. Barry and Nola get a mention. Are they here? I've seen them before. They're probably talking. They're probably queuing up for some food. Oh no, there's Nola waving. I'd like to thank them. They've come from Lock and Lock Sport. So they both come from Lock and Lock Sport, which I think is interesting. And I'd like to thank Joe King, who comes from Sydney, and the first person to buy the singlet. And Michael King, who reckons it's his birthday next, so it should be his birthday party. So they'll probably come down to celebrate for him. But also, there's the Pyjamas. Is that right? Pyjamas. And who's from Sydney? Rowan. So we're impressed. Rowan is not up here yet. He's just going for a quickie. In the sexy phone. Is that right? So come up close because we're going to be doing some dancing in a few minutes. Girl drummer. I'm just ticking that off now.
Thanks, Rod.
You having a good time, Kieran?
Yeah, I'm having a good time. Carly, how was your day?
That's really good. And the tanks.
He couldn't play tonight, and we'd already printed up the T-shirts with Harry on the T-shirt, and so Chris is a pretty hard businessman like this. He said, we haven't got any more tickets, we're not getting another band, you've got to find a Harry from the audience. Now, I believe Nick McAvoy has a friend, Harry, and I think young Harry, is Harry here? Anyway, all the Harrys have disappeared because they don't want to play. So I said, hang on, my nephew, he's coming down to play at St Kilda Festival tomorrow. He might be able to play with us. So he said, yeah, he'd come and play. So I've just been speaking to him and he said, the problem is the P-Jammers have really raised the bar a bit too high now. Eh? He did say that, didn't you, Harry? So, all start to come up. Right down the back there. Don't be scared. I can't just have my granddaughter and my grandson dancing there. Oh, there's one. 2. It's getting dark now, so we can all start to dance. Mind you, we should have been dancing. We were dancing. I was dancing when I was getting changed. It needs to be dark. I know. Yeah, why not? Hey, how good's this weather? My water tanks are getting full. So good. Written 50 years ago for Donald Trump.
I don't know this song.
I bet you do. Okay, I'll start. That's it. No one likes us. I don't know why. We may not be perfect, but heaven knows we try. And all around, even our old friends put us down. Let's drop the big one and see what happens. We give them money, but are they grateful? No, they're spiteful and they're hateful. They don't respect us, so let's surprise them. We'll drop the big one and polarize them. Asia's crowded, Europe's too old. Africa's far too hot and Canada's too cold. And South America stole our name. Let's drop the big one, there'll be no one left to blame us. We'll save Australia, don't want to hurt no kangaroo. We'll build an all-American amusement park there. They got surfing too. Ba-la. Boom goes London, boom Paris. More room for you and more room for me. And every city, the whole world round, will just be another American town. Oh, how peaceful it'll be. We'll set everybody free. You wear Japanese kimono, babe, Italian shoes for me. They'll hate us anyhow. So let's drop the big one now. Let's drop the big one now. So you did know. Sorry, you went.
We are Harrison Stool.
Thank you for having us. Thank you so much.